Relationship endgame. So relationships are really not for the faint of heart. If you think of any relationship in your life that has improved or is good, there's so much that goes into it. And people that want life to be not messy, they probably shouldn't do finger painting, and they probably shouldn't do relationships. Because if you don't really hang in there with people, there is a time to cut your losses. I'm not saying that there isn't at times, but to get the most out of people, you have to go a lot further with them than other people are willing to go. I'm looking at my own life and some of the relationships that are transformed sometimes after months, sometimes after years, sometimes after decades, sometimes after almost half century. What I thought would be a 6-month process was sometimes a 40-year process. Things take a lot longer than what you think, and one day, if you hang around in there with the right people, you'll look up and the relationship is transformed. And it almost makes you cry. You know how beautiful that is, because you feel like you had given up hope years ago. And Naval Ravikant has a saying. He says that when he enters into a partnership, relationship, business, association, whatever, his rule is that if he doesn't want to be partners with that person for decades, then he doesn't want to be partners with them for 5 minutes. He maybe didn't say 5 minutes, but that's the basic idea. So basically, don't get yourself involved in the short term in terms of things that don't serve your interest in the long term. Always use the short term as a springboard to propel you forward into the long term. People say, well, I'm just going to do this for now. I'm just going to do this for now. What's going to happen is if you just do things for now, for immediacy, if you do that too much, it's just going to drag you down, and you're going to be so far behind from where you started that it would have been better off if you did nothing. You should make the investments in life and your business and relationships that are going to give you those compounding returns over decades. When you have a great relationship with a person for decades, the amount of benefit that both parties can get from that is just almost incalculable. And too innumerable to mention, almost even to fathom. So that's the positive relationship endgame.